Hello everyone, thanks for dropping by. This is an extension video I did about from my last video about the Sunseeker 116, that's 116 foot, and the Princess 35M or 115 foot. I said that I'd be having a look at the super yacht industry and I'd do a little video about it. I don't know how long this one's going to be, probably about half an hour or so, because they've got a little bit to get through, so if you're bored with it already then you might as well leave. But anyway, I'll just shrink this down and bring this up. Before I do, that's if you're not a Kuwaiti and you're not an Arab in the Gulf region. That's a part of Kuwait City, the capital of Kuwait, in the Middle East. As you can see, the Emir of Kuwait and the Kuwaiti government have invested a large portion of Kuwaiti oil revenues for building up Kuwaiti infrastructure with a lovely modern road network, and as you can see, they've done quite a good job with modernizing their country from the relatively backwardness it was in the 1940s and 50s to as you see it now. Petrol is only 14 pence per litre in Kuwait, so which is why the Kuwaitis can afford larger cars, as it won't cost as much to run them as it does here in Britain. But you're not here to listen to that. So,
the
what
uniquity of preparation.
What the bloody hell's that?
It is our mission to turn
people,
wishes
that made me
into
jump.
reality.
What's this about?
One step at a time. Because more than any other detail, preparation is the key to success.
Yeah, we know that. Perfect preparation prevents piss poor performance. Third ship. The Dutch maker. Pure custom creation. Well, that's a bit pointless telling us that. We already know Fedship do pure custom creation. Look at Steve Jobs' yacht. Anyway, enough of that. This is the Boat International website. It's one of the main ones that you'll find all about super yachts. And if you click on Market Intelligence, go down to Industry Data, you'll see how many yachts were sold. 213 were sold this year. 81 ordered, 115 launched. If you click on that lovely yacht, you'll get the rundown of the vendors' orders. Italy 12, Holland, Netherlands, the Low Countries where the Dutch live is 1, America 1, probably Palmer Johnson, they're the only really big super yacht builder which is featured in Europe, and Taiwan. China's coming on the super yacht market. They have their Pride range, and they're going to give the European makers a run for their money. Anyway, this is breaking down in length with the big one. That's the one, probably the Netherlands, could be Ocean Co. And if you want any more detail, you just click on that, but you don't get much because they haven't really got it. Anyway, that's the market data. If you launch, you can get more data by clicking on that picture of that lovely yacht. Click on this. I've already got this, that's why it was so damn quick. And you get the global order book. As you can see, year by year the orders have been going up and up and up. That's the size of the top end Sunseeker and Princess motor launch for you got to their beginner super yacht stage. Bigger, bigger, bigger. As you can see, each year the numbers are going up. All sorts of data. You can look at that yourself. They're just showing you how to get it. And of course the builder directory, people that make the yachts. Aberg, never heard of them. Zolana, no, Zolana, and it just tells you all information about it, naval architect, and all about him. If you go to the designer, you get all the, you can roam through them, and you could go to the designer's website and find out all about him. Interior designer, same with all the people that design the stuff for the inside, these lovely looking yachts and boats, etc. Hundreds and hundreds of people involved in the industry. But anyway, that's Boat International. As you saw in the advert, the Fed ship do custom jobs. Well, apparently so do Amels now, another Dutch builder. If you click on their facilities, you get the sales stuff, which I like watching. Then the good evening watching through this if you're into this stuff. They did have standard builds, then they went into limited edition, and now they decide to go full custom. Let's just have a look, see. They build it to 83 meters now. Tim Hayward, he's an English guy. He's designed a lot of them. No, I'm not going to show you that. It'd take too long, and this video will stretch out longer than it needs to be. But let's just see. That one. Let's just see. As you can see, Amels are more streamlined. That looks alright. That must be a helicopter landing pad. Touch and go helicopter. Yep. As you can see, they're more lower streamlined than the other yachts. That's an Amel feature. They kick them out of the way when the helicopter wants to come. I like the new lounge area at the front that's coming into yachts. Are we gonna get pictures from in the interior? Yeah, that's quite nice. Could do with some cover over that though, because you don't want to get too far in the hot sun, you get sunstroke. Now I don't care much for the carpet halfway over, and I'm not all that keen on wooden floors, and I don't like the dining table there at the far end of the main lounge. I'd have like a partition, but then my yacht would be bigger than the Mel's one. But if you're in the super yacht industry, just starting, and the Mel's a decent one to get. Once again, it's a different design, carpet right across, or you can have a more modernish feature with different colours and different layouts. Let's do one more, then we'll move on. That one, that looks like a big one. This could just be a computerized concept. Yeah, it's a computerized concept. That means it's just on the drawing board. Decent size. As you can, even this one, it's more sleeker. Yeah. As you can see, even though it's an ML, it's more sleeker than normal, but they're knocking the door of Ocean Co., which also have a distinctive style. But I'll just shrink that down. Now, this is ISA yachts. I did know what it means, but I'm not going to look. Maybe it says in contact. No, it just says ISA. Come on. Today would be nice. Thank you. Now, it's an Italian company, and as you can see, they make really sleek yachts. More sleeker than MLs. and do a lot like that, but that's always grated on me. That's the cockpit, and you just go straight through into the lounge, but they stick a dining table in the middle of that. It doesn't look right, not to me. Might be all other people, but it's not my idea. But anyway, this is ISA Yachts, but ISA is in trouble. This is what I found. ISA Yachts under pressure. Apparently what's going into the company is not as much as what's going out, and they're in debt. A lot of debt. I've only found this and this. They're 40 million euros in debt, which is around about $58 million, something like that. I might be wrong, probably am, but it's 40 million euros. They're in financial trouble, and I can't see them getting out of it. The ISA is not owned in Italy, it's owned by this company, Yachting Investors Group Limited, which is based here in Britain. And you can see the status is liquidation. Private company with share capital. They're looking for more investors to put their money into ISA Yachts, which means they're looking for rich people with a cash flow problem, as in lots of cash but not enough flow. And with the coming economic crash this year or next year, and the tidal wave of chaos that's heading this way, I don't think they're going to get them. This company's been in business for 9 years and 5 months. I don't think they're going to get to the 10th year. I don't know much about finance, but I know that it doesn't look healthy. They got 2.6 million cash in the bank, probably to pay the salaries, 116 employees, coupled with the 100 odd in the ISA yard, which means there's about getting on for 300 people involved in these two companies. That's the turnover, but that's their liabilities. That's the debts and loans and this, that and the other. The total assets can cover that, but they're not all that healthy. The net worth is only £4.2 million. It's pretty static. It's not all that healthy. Turnover, it's up and down, up and down, up and down a bit. They completely own it. So it's a company that owns a yard, which is looking for other people with more money to invest in the yard, otherwise that yard will be going out of business and there'll be no more ISA yachts. The big yacht show is the Monaco Yacht Show. There's the Cannes one before that, but this is the big one. It's 9 weeks on Wednesday, I think. If you look at list of exhibitors, no, it's not going to do it. The French have been. No, here we go. Look down. ISA, if we can find it. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, A, B, D, N, M, Imperial, IMS, IMEC, Interior, Design, Isle of Man. It should have been there. ISA are not going to be at the Monaco Yacht Show, so that doesn't look too healthy for them. What is going to be there is Lursen. Fedship's going to have a few yachts. You can look through them yourself. I'm not going to do it, because otherwise it'd be wasting too much time, because you click on that, it'll take you to wherever yachts are doing. A B C D E S, A B C D E F G H I J K. Now Lursen, as you know, is one of the big yards. They make big boats, according to Mr. Lursen himself, which means 80 meters or bigger. Now Lursen is going to be displaying that one. Only a 66 meter. So Lursen might be feeling a bit of a pinch, so they have to drop down into smaller boats to keep the production line going. But if you go back to, no, I've already got it. This Lursen built that, and that's already been delivered to that ruler of the United Arab Emirates. That's his boat. That's Project Omar, 156 meters. That might be the longest boat in the world, the biggest one, 180, but this one has got more usable space than that one, and that's the 120 meter one they're building for someone. So Lursen have not got a really big yacht for a show. Instead they're going to have a smaller yacht on show, namely that one. Now, have they got another one? Esther 3. No, it's that same one. Lursen. No, that's the one they're going to be showing. A smaller one, a smaller Lursen, one with the biggest boat in the show. Anyway, just to wrap things up, this is what I found. It's a $1 billion yacht. It's the Admiral Force. I'm not going to run the video, but I'll put the link below. This is that's the master bedroom. That statue you saw is just there, and this is a Zen garden like thing. Whoops, back just a little bit more. Anyway, I'll leave it that. I wouldn't, that's marble and that's a Zen garden, but I'd have cream coloured carpets similar to this. That's a 9-foot bed, and that's a 180-degree wrap round panoramic view with windows about 9 foot high. There you go. See, that's what you see when you're the owner and you wake up and there's that statue thing. And that's what she looks like. That's the glass staircase, that's chandelier, I think that's a pond, and party area. $1 billion. This is just on a computer generated image rendering. This one here, they've done one that's 240 meters. That's a Morocco company. You can look at that by the links. But there's just one more I want to show you. Biggest T. Fox. There's a Fox News article about the Triple Deuce. There we go.
Size matters.
No, well, Blomberg anyway, that'll do. It shows you. The Fox one shows you. There we go. That's the one I was looking for. Shut up. Come on.
Like you said, making it the...
There we go. 656 feet. That's what it'll look like. It's 80 foot high. I don't like that. I don't care for that. It'd be more flatter. Do away with that and just have that, but more extended this way. And I'd have an hourglass pool, but in a more like inside outside. If I go back to the expensive, that where's this it? It shows you that's partying. No, it's not going to show yet. Maybe. Ah, come on, Christopher. Find the damn thing. There we go. That's there. Now, I don't like that. That is too exposed. This should be around about here. Same with that. And that I'd drag all this back and I'd have a hourglass pool round there, a channel there, and a round inside, like you see on Eclipse. But Abramovich just has a ordinary plain Jane rectangular pool. Because if I'm spending that kind of money, I'd want something different. But anyway, I'll put the link to the Fox thing below. Shrink that down. Is there anything more I want to show you? No, that's about it. Let's bring that up. 22 minutes, a bit quicker than what I thought. Anyway, people, as you can see, the super yacht industry is generally healthy, but ISA, I think, is on its way out. But there's no doubt to be other Italian yards to take its customers, and the yachts in the ISA yard are just most of them are just renders and concepts, which means they just exist on the ISA computer, and they need somebody to inject more money into the business in order for it to survive. Be interesting to see what's at the Monaco Yacht Show, and if anybody mentions the possible demise of ISA. But that's about it. Might do another one, because I'll keep an eye on the yacht industry and see if it's going up or down, because as you know, there's an economic tsunami heading straight for us, and it's going to be 2008 all over again, and this time it's going to be much, much, much worse, as there's no more money in the governments to bail the banks out, and we're going to see a lot of crashes across Europe. So I'll stop it at 24 or just after. Right, people, you know the routine. Like, dislike, comment, subscribe, whatever it is you want to do. It's completely up to you. So until the next one, bye.